Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Everyone.
Good morning, sir.
So, guys, again today there is some news about the tourism. Uh, again, there is some news about the tourism and the market. Taj Gulshan Group is to invest. Now, this is a big project. Thousand crores they are investing. This is a greenfield expansion. Others say something this residence thing has been increasing nowadays. This India.
Sir, your voice is not audible, sir.
Okay, one second, one second.
Now it's fine.
Fine now. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I was saying that overall, this investment the Gulshan Group is doing, and obviously they will be built by Taj for the Taj branded hotels. Now, I was saying that this residence is something which is increasing in India. This was not seen before in India that that residents people actually stay there for months in those hotels. Usually, what has to happen that whenever, let's say, I want to shift to a new city. And in that city, let's say if you want to shift to a city for a few 15 days, where are you going to plan to stay? What do you think? If I ask you a basic question, if you want to plan to shift to 15,000, money is not an issue. Where will you stay?
In a hotel.
In a hotel, correct? So 15 days, 15, 20 days staying in a hotel. The problem is that you eat outside food every now and then. Hotel, you have to rely on the hotel food. And probably it becomes tedious, to eat outside food every day. So now this residences now hotel rooms are still small. One room. If you want to stay with your let's say family, let's say your kids, you're also taking your wife or your kids with you, it becomes very difficult to stay in a hotel room because you have to work from there. If your wife is also working or your partner is also working, so that is why this residency is like typical one BHK rooms which are there in hotels. Typical one BHK, like a flat, one, two, depending on what you like. So this presidential suites, that are very expensive. Normal people cannot afford it. But now this residence is something between the presidential suite and the luxury hotels. Obviously, it is expensive, but these things are increasing nowadays for the CEOs, CFOs, or maybe white collar, very high. Or you say one of the top position, top executive people to stay. This is what is going on in India, and I think Ayan has written about it. Ayan, will you like to say?
Yes, sir. So, the news is basically the Noida-based real estate developer Gulshan Group is investing 10 billion to set up Taj Hotel and Taj branded services apartment in Noida. So, this will be the first IHCL's luxury hotel in Noida, uh, which doesn't have any major five-star hotels. This project will be set in Sector 129, and it is along the expressway, and it is expected to be completed in the next 5 years. This project will feature around 150 luxury hotel rooms alongside 74 exclusive Taj branded service apartment, and this will be set up over 7,500 square feet. The total revenue that is expected to be generated from this project is 20 billion. Uh, the sector 129 is an evolving premium mixed use corridor. So it is near the airport, and it connects Noida to Greater Noida Expressway. So it will see a lot of footfall from the tourist or business tourist. And uh, as the sector is near major commercial projects, it will have a lot of people from IT who will be staying with Taj, and the square feet rate of that area is around 25,300. So per apartment will be sold for approx 35 to 100 crores.
35 to 100 crores. That's okay. Okay. Fine. Mukesh is also read. Mukesh, will you
Yes, sir.
Elaborate, huh? Will you
Yeah.
elaborate, huh? Yeah.
So, yeah, as Ayan said, Gulshan Group plans to invest 10 billion to develop the 57 floor project. So it will comprise of 150 keys of Taj Hotel, and that will be first, it will be in first 17 floors will be of Taj Hotel. So they will have that 150 key, and then followed by the next 17 to 56 floor will be the service apartments, and then the last 57th floor will be a penthouse. So that will be owned by Gulshan Group itself, and the around 50%, that is 37. Sorry, one thing. Around 50%, that is 37 ultra luxury apartments are estimated to be sold at a price of 35 CR, and it is expected to uh, raise as well. This marks Taj's second. This is the Taj's second project after Taj Skyview in Chennai. So the Taj Skyview was having 235 keys and 123 residential service apartments. So India has 119 billionaires in 2025, and it is raising, as you all know. Uttar Pradesh, and one more thing to add, Uttar Pradesh also saw a 647 billion domestic tourist arrival. That is 20% of India's total domestic tourist arrival came to Uttar Pradesh. This was mainly driven by destinations like Ayodhya, Varanasi, and Prag, Prayagraj. The
Correct.
Noida project is expected to generate 20 billion from residential sales and significant acceleration to, and it is expected to give a significant acceleration to the payback period. So roughly, if you construct a luxury hotel, it takes about 12 to 15 years for you to generate returns. So a residential come ultra luxury hotel will have a lesser payback period. So I would like to conclude by stating that strong luxury demand and raising affluent base and high tourist inflows supported by premium pricing power and faster monetization makes the project financially attractive with shorter payback period.
Hey, Mukesh, why are you not fluent while talking? Why there is stopping in between again? Because the way you have written it, again, you have written it lot of things. I also let keep it short, 2, 3 paragraphs. That's it. Or else the writing that you have done only write those things that you would like to present.
Because
Now
all
let's sorry.
because I think all the points here are important, so I thought I'll.
No, that is fine. Points are point. I'm not saying that you write less. Write
Hmm,
short means paragraph wise. A paragraph becomes too big for you to know where to start, where to end.
okay.
Now, why don't you come in the evening session? Are you there in the evening sessions? I don't see
Yes,
you.
sir. I am there in the evening sessions.
Okay. I don't see you. Also, okay, yesterday we didn't talk anything. But the fluency is something where is missing.
Okay.
Fluent. If you stop while saying that, the person listening to you gets bored. And then he doesn't know how to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh,
Now, let's say if I want to sum up this news, or maybe I want to say this news, how will it start? Is okay, sir, Taj Group is Gulshan Group and Taj to develop 157 floor branded residential projects in Noida.
okay.
Okay, catering to a raising 191 billionaires in India. Fine. Now you have to know that what is the so rather than writing those 191 billionaires in India, you can rather say Taj Group to invest, Gulshan Group to invest 1,000 crores, that is 10 billion, and you don't have to write crores. 10
Okay.
billions to develop a uh 57 floor Taj Hotel. Okay,
Hmm.
this should be heading. Then the Taj Hotel will consist of 150 keys for the first 17 floors, 14 ultra luxury Taj branded service apartment, and a penthouse on the 50th floor to retain or bus and a penthouse on 57th floor. The project is expected to complete over 5 years by 2031. You didn't say this. I was expecting one Ion. You didn't say this. When it will complete?
Yeah, I wrote it, but I think
You wrote it.
while
That's what
speaking, I
I
missed
am.
it.
But see, what if I have not listening? I have not read your news. I would have asked this. How much time will it take to complete? That's the basic thing, no? If you're starting, I will ask him, "Kitna time, how much time will it take to complete?" Done. 3 points done in the first paragraph. What do you wanted to tell me? First, you said that they are investing 1,000 billion, sorry, 10 billion. So where are they investing? They are investing in. So the plan looks like they will develop a 57 floor project comprising 150 key hotels for 17 floors, 70 for ultra luxury hot Taj branded service apartments, and a penthouse on 57th floor. That's it. Then around 50% of the apartments are estimated to be sold with the price starting from. Obviously, now when it is built, I will ask you the price. You have written it very well, but while presenting, what is the problem? So around 50% of the apartments are estimated to be sold with an approximate price of 35 crores. Uh, this marks the second such projects after Skyview in Chennai. That's it. So I also know now. You didn't even say this point.
No, sir, I said Taj Skyview, Chennai, which has 235 keys and 123 residents.
So that is only okay. Fine. You said maybe I missed it then. I didn't listen to it. I was just wondering, was it the first only the first time Taj is making, or is it something uh they already have? Okay, so I know it is a second such type of hotels that Taj is building.
Yeah, even they're coming up with in Mumbai also the third one. They're coming up.
Okay, great. So you can even mention that. Then the project is estimated to generate a revenue of 20 billion from the residential sales. Say, accelerating at typically the payback period is 12 to 5 years. Now, when you write it significantly accelerating the typical, this seems that you have written from ChatGPT. We don't speak like this.
Yeah, few words I just.
Ah, so why you want to? It is fine. I'm not saying that don't use ChatGPT, but precise those words. Do you speak like this? Even while presenting, do you speak like this? The Noida project is expected to generate 20 billion from residential sales, significantly accelerating the typical 12 to 5 years. What do you mean with this? You're just speaking, normally speak. I'm again saying you are not a journalist. You don't have to increase words. You have to reduce words and be precise. This because when you're presenting it, because of this word, you are not able to present it properly. Now your news I am presenting, but I have not even read this news. I read it. Actually, I read it from your newsletter today. I didn't read this news from the newspaper. The Noida project is expected to generate 20 billion from residential sales, and usually the payback period is around 12 to 15 years. And now you can conclude that, sir, there are over India has over 191 billionaires in 2025 with a rising young population. Uttar Pradesh alone saw 647 million tourist arrivals, driven that is around 20% of the total tourist arrivals, driven by destinations like Ayodhya, Varanasi, and Prayagraj. So the demand looks positive in these areas in Uttar Pradesh. That is why Taj is developing there. Correct? That sums up. You said me all the other like why is Taj developing Noida? So this is the reason. The 20% of the tourist arrivals are specifically in Uttar Pradesh. Okay,
Yes,
that's such a,
yes,
okay.
sir. I'll rectify
Yeah,
next time.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't write too much of words. It is good. I know you have written it very well. Ayan, now I will send you his news of Mukesh. And why is your news very low, very little? You have just write 3 4 points, 3 4 lines rather. Ayan,
I wrote all the important points from the newsletter.
no, but in that it was not mentioned that you are when what will the typical payback period. Now this news was also there in Business Standard. You don't read newspapers. Reading articles won't help you. Why did you choose this article? I asked you which paper was it. You said it was ET Reality. Why?
So I was like searching for news related to the hotel industry, and that's how I found the
Oh, but it was
ETD.
there. But it was there in Business Standard. That's what I'm saying. You don't read newspaper. You just have to Google it.
Usually I read Financial Express and not Business Standard.
Why? Why only one newspaper? You're doing it for me?
No, sir. So I'll start reading from multiple newspaper now.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, Shivam? Yes. Sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Go
Uh,
ahead.
Good morning, everyone. Today's news is about Breweries. The United Breweries Greenfield Brewery with capacity of 1.3 million hectoliters per annum in Uttar Pradesh got approval. The company has received environmental clearance under EIA. The company earlier announced a 750 crore capex for this greenfield brewery in Uttar Pradesh. Uh, the company is the market leader in India beer industry, which is 48 to 50% of the market share. Basically, it is controlled by Heineken, which has 61% stake. Uh, the impact on the competitors will be uh, mainly on the Carlsberg because it has a strong presence in North India, and it is already dependent on UP. And the plant that they are investing on is also in Unnao, which is in UP.
ये लिखा क्यों नहीं है? Why have you not written that?
Sir, last time you have said that 2-3 लाइन में चाहिए था.
नहीं, 2-3 लाइनें पैराग्राफ होने चाहिए.
Okay.
2-3 लाइन में न्यूज लेटर्स नहीं, 2-3 लाइन में पैराग्राफ होने चाहिए. और 1 मिनट जितना प्रेजेंटेशन होना चाहिए. 30 seconds to 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay. जो भी है तुम लिखो ना, क्योंकि मैं तुमको जज करूंगा तुम्हारे लिखने पे. मैं तुमको लेट्स से आज मुझे किसी को जज करना है विदाउट इवन लिसनिंग टू यू, तो मैं कैसे जज करूंगा तुमने कैसा लिखा है उस पे?
Okay.
राइट. तो वो लिखना है तो मुझे अच्छा लगा तो आई विल गिव यू अ चांस टू प्रेजेंट. ठीक है, ऐसा होता है.
Okay.
ओके, फाइन. ठीक. So United Beverage is expanding its capacity of 1.3 million. Okay, 1.3 million hectoliters per annum in Uttar Pradesh. I think it has got an approval. Okay. The company has announced a capex of 750 crores for the greenfield brewery. Okay. कितना generate revenue नहीं लिखा? How much will it generate? ये कंपनी कितना जनरेट करेगी रेवेन्यू से?
Sir, mm,
मतलब पता होना चाहिए.
so this I have it's about 1,248 crore annual revenue.
नहीं, will it generate और ये कर रही है तो कैसे?
No, it will generate.
अच्छा, तो लिखो ना, फिर वो भी नहीं क्यों नहीं लिखा?
Sir, actually, I have got it from ChatGPT, so it is allowed to use
हाँ, हाँ. यस, तुमको डेटा है ना, अप्रोक्सीमेट, हमें जो अप्रोक्सीमेट नंबर देना है सर.
Okay.
ठीक है. यदि ऐसा क्या होगा अगर तुम बिजनेसमैन हो, ठीक है, तुम मुझे आके बोलते हो कि सर मैं 750 करोड़ रुपए इन्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ, तो मैं ये पूछूंगा ना एज एन इन्वेस्टर कि अरे क्यों कर रहे हो, क्या होगा उससे, क्या फायदा होगा?
Yes. Sir,
अप्रूवल मिला चाहिए. हाँ.
it is not an official source. It has been calculated by ChatGPT through.
हाँ, तो हमेशा अप्रोक्सीमेट बोलना है और उसको वहाँ पे लिखना है सोर्स क्या है तुम्हारा. ये गिव मी द सोर्स. चैट जीपीटी को पूछो व्हाट इज द सोर्स फॉर दिस.
Okay.
ठीक है, तुमको बोलना है. और एचडीएफसी का न्यूज क्यों लिखा, आज क्या रिलेटेड है वो?
Sir,
उसका क्या रिलेशन है?
sir, sir, since it is a corporate government issue, so it will have a long-term impact on the SDFC bank, and the funds which is parked in the SDFC bank can flow to ICICI bank. Because corporate government governance is a major issue which is seen by the investors.
ठीक है, मतलब नॉट बैड. राइटिंग ठीक है, ज्यादा नहीं लिखा है तो ठीक है, मैं कुछ बोलूंगा नहीं, बट ज्यादा लिखा है तो मैं बोलता इतना क्यों लिखा है, ठीक है। बट नॉट एन अपडेट, तो फिर क्या है, इट विल नॉट क्रिएट वैल्यू टू योर एनालिसिस। मतलब ऐसा है कि अभी तुम क्या एनालिसिस करोगे, छोड़ के दिया, तुम आगे क्या एनालिसिस करोगे, क्वेश्चन नहीं आता है, ठीक है। जैसे अभी कैसे मैंने तुमको इसका बोला, उत्तर यूनाइटेड यूनाइटेड बेवरेज का कि 1.3 किलो हेक्टर का तुमने एक्सपेंशन हो रहा है 750 करोड़, तो उससे इतना रेवेन्यू जनरेट होगा।
यस सर।
अभी इससे क्या होगा, उसमें नंबर नहीं आता ना, कि
यस
कॉपर गन इशू होगा तो तुम बोलते हो फंड ट्रांसफर हो गए, कितने होंगे क्या हो गया, वो कुछ अजम्पशन भी नहीं है।
ओके सर।
बराबर बराबर। तो ऐसा है, मतलब ऐसी बात हो रही कि तुम पढ़ाई कर रहे हो, बट मुझे पता नहीं तुमको कितने मार्क्स आएंगे, ऐसा चलेगा?
नो सर।
तो होता है ना वो अप्रोक्सीमेट होता है कि सर मैं इतना पढ़ रहा हूँ, 15 घंटे पढ़ रहा हूँ, तो मेरे को 80-90% आएंगे। तो इसमें वो तुम्हारे सेकंड न्यूज में वो कुछ नहीं है, इसके लिए और कुछ नहीं, बाकी न्यूज ठीक है, अपडेट वापस वो अपडेट ही हुआ फिर,
ओके।
ठीक है।
गॉट।
ठीक है ठीक है, ओके। या हर्ष,
Yeah, good morning, sir.
good morning.
My update for the today is Indian rupee closed at 92.63 yesterday and opened even lower today. And the second is KKR plans to invest over 310 million in PMI Electro and its associate company All Fleet. PMI is almost like the Aether of e-scooter division today. It is up and growing and is posing a significant competition to Electra Green Tech. Over 2,900 buses have already been delivered, and it poses an order book of 3,000. E-buses are at 4.5% of total sales for FY26. And regarding the quality of PMI and Electra, PMI has a catalog of buses which give 100 to 150 kilometer range, while Electra has significantly higher, around 250 or 300 kilometers range. But Electra Green Trek has issues with its quality. If you recall, Maharashtra cancelled a tender of 10,000 buses with Electra in May 2025, and then Pune also imposed a 55 crore fines on Electra because of inefficiency in its buses. The pricing of PMI is significantly lower than Electra. It's around 80, 90 at its lowest. And Electra is, I believe, 1.5 to 2.5 crores.
1.5 2.5 crores
Yes, sir.
प्राइस ऑफ द बसेस,
Yes, sir.
इतने महंगे आता है ये?
So Electra has a higher range, that's why. But so Electra has governance issues also. Even Telangana also imposed a bit of fine on Electra, operational and governance issues. And PMI, Electra has sold around 2,500 buses, and PMI is also the same. So I think it is an up and coming company in e-buses category.
Okay, ये लिस्टेड है क्या पीएमआई? आई एम नॉट श्योर।
No, no, sir, it's not a listed company. It's a relatively new company, actually. I think it's only 7 or 8 years old.
ओके ओके,
And
फाइन चलो।
also, sir, one significant thing which I noticed, PMI advertises its range, even though it's very low, it advertises its range stamps on the website. But Electra, I had to find it indirectly on the news because Electra does not advertise its range. So that tells me a lot about how much stress Electra has in its range capacity.
ओके, सॉरी हर्ष, आई थिंक इट योर लास्ट पॉइंट। हेलो।
Hello. Yeah, so what I was saying that PMI advertises its range, even though it's very low on the website. You don't have to, go through every page. But Electra, even though it claims a higher range, does not advertise its range on the website. I had to search for it indirectly. So it tells a lot that Electra does not have that much trust in its own products.
ओके, so what is the point of you telling this news today?
So we are covering automobile sector, even though we don't use buses. I mean, we don't have buses parked with us right now. But e-buses could significantly lower fare rates, or at least stabilize them in the future. Not now, but on a longer time horizon. For daily commuters, it's a good sign.
Okay. Okay.
If you see like West Bengal and eastern parts, there are numerous fare revisions every now and then because there's a tussle between the government and private bus contractors due to rising input costs. So this would help a lot.
Harsh, from our point of view, we should always talk about a company which will get impacted because of a news, okay, positively or negatively. Like you have mentioned that PM, okay, this news is not, I'm not saying that this is not good. This is okay, fine. But now how will it impact? We know obviously it will impact the Electra's business, the business model, because Electra is a listed one.
And Ashok Leyland also, it's a distant third
Ah,
of Ford. So
correct.
any order that PMI Electra gets is an order which Ashok and Electra is not getting. So in effect, it's actually a double blow.
Yeah. So this is what you talk about at the end. Whenever you present such news in interviews, they will ask you what is the purpose of writing this news.
Okay,
So
sir.
since you are covering auto sector, so since we are covering auto sector, so this will impact Ashok Leyland. So PMI is not listed, but still I have a eye on unlisted players as well. So this is what usually an analyst wants. That see what happens at times. I have asked, I have seen candidates saying that, sir, this company is not listed, so I have not done any research on that. This is not how you talk about it. Okay, so this is what you're talking better. And that is, sir, PMI, KKR is investing into this. Now, this will have an indirect impact on the Ashok Leyland, Electra, and Tata Motors also at some point. They
Yes,
also
sir.
make electric buses. Yes. So you should know about this. So now when you say 2,500 only buses they are selling, so what is how many Ashok Leyland is selling, how much Tata Motors are selling electric buses? You can just you can just use ChatGPT. Okay.
So, sir, I should include the top four, five competitors in my newsletter, their data as well.
Appreciate it if you use it.
Okay, okay, sir. I'll keep that in mind.
Because news are always comparable. There is nothing this has happened, so this will only happen. No.
So, but my primary goal was to compare purely e-bus companies, which PMI is, and Electra is also. It produces some other products also, but it is also a primary e-bus company. And Ashok Leyland and are other very diversified companies. So I just thought, but yeah, I will do that from now.
So the purpose, now the writing news, the purpose is about if this is not listed company, then why are you telling? Okay. Then you have to come on to that. Because
Okay.
at the end, I will have investment decision based on what you are saying. That is my main purpose of doing the morning calls. Okay.
Okay,
So I
sir.
will always find a purpose. Why are you reading? Why are you telling me this news? Or how will the data point help me analyze the news? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sir, I want to add one point here. Like, as we know, they are like the sales of buses are increasing because uh, many municipal corporations are like they have target to go shift towards uh, eco-friendly
Correct.
buses and all. That's why
Correct.
that EV rise. But sir, but there is issue regarding trade receivables of these
Correct.
buses
Correct.
because
Correct.
government does not pay their remaining payment on times. So that's one
Correct.
of the key risks.
Correct. Correct. Yeah, that is a risk. Even we saw with Electrona, the days were like 700 days, receivable days.
Yes.
Shall I proceed,
Yes.
sir?
Yeah. 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 Proceed.
Okay, my second update is that dairy is the most counterfeited product in India, according to FSSAI. Over 187 incidents were reported in 2025. And the second, up at second comes more FMCG staples like daily use products, salt, flour, ghee, even water, sugar. And implementing such countermeasures to avoid such incidents would pose a significant cost on companies, especially companies that don't have pricing power. Like Nestle and HUL do have pricing power, but Dabur, Marico, and increasingly milk companies that are up and coming, they don't have that much pricing power because of high competition. So they will feel the most pinch.
What was the news, Harsh? Come again?
So dairy is the most counterfeited product, and second comes FMCG staples.
Okay, so
To avoid such things, they will have to introduce blockchain forensic cataloging and barcoding, which would increase the input costs very much. And companies that don't have pricing power, like Dabur, Marico, and smaller FMCG milk companies, majorly, like Desi Farms, Provilac, they won't be able to, pass through the cost to the customers very efficiently.
okay, so why have you not written that in any article?
So I thought that it would make my article very bulky, and also it tells the viewer like you that I'm not just copy pasted. I've also read, so half news comes from me and the other half comes from the letter.
No, no. So what happens? Now, see, what is the purpose? That when you write this news, you have to post this on LinkedIn, correct? Now, only if you post this, no one is gonna read it, okay? Because it is not giving any insights. Now, assuming I am giving you a chance because you are my student, okay? What if you are my client? So what happens in industry? You send an article first, and then if he likes, then only he will tell you to talk about it. Okay. But if I don't like your article, probably I will not ask you to talk. Got it?
Oh, okay, so yes.
So you have to mention everything, and then okay, then you present it. Because what happens? I will go now. I will tell you. See, now so many students are there. 30 students. I have got 30 newsletters. Obviously, I'm not reading everyone, right? I will just go through it because I have also read the same news in the newspaper somewhere.
Okay, so
Okay, I might have missed it. I might have also missed it. But I will just go through it, and then I will say if it's not interesting to me, probably I will not even ask you to present. Okay,
okay, so
got it. So that is why you have to make that attractive to on the message part, not on the writing part. If it's attractive on the message part with data points, then I will be interested. Acha, what data points are you talking about? Because everywhere, every investment decisions without data points, you cannot take any investment decisions. Okay.
So, sir, regarding my first article where I compared Olectra and PMI, it was not mentioned explicitly in the article, but it occurred to me. So, even those things I have to include in
Yes,
the
yes,
newsletter.
yes, yes.
Oh,
That is
okay.
what you do additional from just reading news.
Oh, okay, sir.
For
Okay.
now, or else I will not pay you 15 lakhs to read news. Correct?
Yeah. Okay.
Got it, na? Correct?
Yes. Uh, so may I proceed?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Okay. My last update for the day is ethanol industry is sitting on a surplus of 9 billion liters due to compressed demand from OMCs because of the cap of 20% on ethanol blending on fuel. The production for the year was 20 billion and the OMCs demanded 11 billion. So the gap. Now the association, the blending ethanol association is demanding for the cap to be lifted higher so that uh, the surplus can be used among the OMCs. But that would pose significant risks to automobile manufacturing companies, specifically involved in ICTs, because it would making engines compatible to E25 or E30 would take significant input costs. And only 3 years ago, they have introduced E20. So they wouldn't be able to pass the cost so easy to the customers. And also, such issues every couple of years would affect the customers also, and they would eventually shift to e-vehicles or hybrid vehicles, flex fuels.
Again, the point which companies will get impacted and why.
So, primary companies are those that are not very much visible in the e-space, like Maruti, Hyundai,
Hmm.
and Tata is slowly pivoting from that part to e-vehicles. But its market share is not that much that it would get affected. Also, major of its revenues are driven by JLR.
Okay.
Regarding the sir, commercial vehicles category, I am not very acquainted with the norms in commercial vehicles.
Okay, and that's fine. Commercial is fine. Look, so yeah, see, heading there should always be a heading for your newsletter. As ethanol
Yes,
industry setting.
I couldn't frame a heading for this one. That's why I didn't make others. I have, but I couldn't
Ask
frame
ChatGPT, no?
this one.
Ask ChatGPT to give me a heading for that. He will
Oh,
give.
okay, okay.
Uh, not to stress on your what heading should I write. You have AI. Use it.
Okay.
Okay.
So I had one doubt which I did not give it as a news. So Mahindra and Mahindra, if you can get back to the second article which I given today, Mahindra is offering a buyback to Batman edition cars, limited edition, the first lot because they reintroduced the same car which was limited edition. They've introduced another lot, and the erstwhile lot customers were angry with the company, so they introduced the buyback option. So, but I don't see why this makes any economic sense for Mahindra. Why would you introduce new cars and then offer to buy back the older ones?
No, it might be a good gesture for them, and they wanted to do something different.
So they are
Fine.
facing the wrath of the customers. Actually, it was
Correct.
in the first at the first time it was only 999 cards at all time, and there won't be any more made. But after they have introduced, customers were angry, and so they had to introduce a buyback. So I don't understand like what economic sense this is making. If you introduce a car as a limited edition, it should be a limited edition.
Correct. See, because what is
So I
happening, the
think
demand is increasing.
no, sir.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it was like they have introduced the first lot, but it has not satisfied the expectation of the customer. So I think they are like modifying a little bit, and again they are giving the option of buyback.
Yes, exactly, and that's why a limited edition means less supply and more demand. But if you
Yeah,
increase demand, if you increase supply, then obviously customers would get angry because they might think that this car may appreciate in value if I hold it
correct.
treasure.
Correct. Only. Maybe you're wrong footing. Happens.
Yeah.
They are doing it for the good gesture part. That okay, they will take. It will not have an economic impact. Obviously, it will lead to some losses or some increase in expenses, but they do it as a good gesture. Okay. Yeah, Karthik. Anything on the food and beverage, Karthik?
Yes, sir. Good mo Can I?
Yeah. Good. Good.
So, yeah, good morning, everyone. So today's news is regarding F&B market and quick commerce. So F&B market is projected to increase to 150 billion by 2030, and in which market share basis quick commerce, which is currently 4%, will be increased to 20%. So, like in quick commerce, out of total sales, 83 to 85% comes from uh, top cities, metro cities. When it comes to the market share of the quick commerce companies, Blinkit is leading with 40 to 45%, followed by Zepto 25 to 30%, and then Swiggy Instamart 20 to 25%, and then JioMart 5 to 10%. Among them, JioMart has been growing the most with 300%, focusing on tier 2 and tier 3 cities as it has very good Reliance network, which was earlier Reliance Smart, which was earlier acquired by Reliance through from Future Group. So like again on the unit economic basis, so average order value of the industry of e-commerce is around 400 to 700, in which the cost of order is around 120 to 200, whereas the revenue is around 80 to 150. Most of the consumer order around 2 to 4 order per month, but the very few of them do frequent ordering. Based on dark store basis, it is around 6 to 12 lakh of cost to operate one dark store monthly. I believe on the FMB basis, it will be having a positive impact on quick commerce as well as FMB business. But when only if it comes to metro cities, when it comes to tier 2 and tier 3, still consumer are not shifting towards quick commerce very much. most of them are younger generation or like just started working. So that will be an issue. Yeah, that's news from my side.
Okay, but you're saying they are not moving tier two, tier three cities are not contributing to the e-commerce?
Yeah, sir. Like as I said that in the starting, like 85 to 80, 85% is around from top metro cities like Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, etc. But tier two, tier three has very less penetration when it comes to sales in e-commerce.
But I think Geo is, I think, targeting the tier two, tier three cities, if I'm
Yeah.
not wrong. Because I
Yes,
don't
sir.
think Geo is there in metro cities.
So, but Geo has a relatively other advantage. So basically, earlier before Geo Mart, it was like Reliance Mart, which was which was like a supermarket, just like earlier it was Big Bazaar. So what is happening now? They are selling the product in very cheap price. When you go into Blinkit, suppose for example, like let's take an example of hide and seek biscuit. So like like the pack of five hide and seek biscuit cost around 150 in Blinkit. So it will be costing 100 in GeoMart. So in tier three, they are like penetrating very much, and their main advantage is their distribution network as well as their cheap pricing. Like they are giving it very affordable rate. Most of the time, the retail stores that nearby your houses are not giving that much discount. So that is the advantage for GeoMart.
Geo, probably they are losing money on that. They are not making any money,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Like they are all these companies are actually like losing money. Other than Blinkit, Blinkit has given some positive returns in their quarterly result, but not has given a major positive result in their annual result.
I think Swiggy, they are given differently. Sorry, Blinkit has, have they given differently for Blinkit? The results? I'm not sure about that because their food business is positive. Not sure about their Blinkit business. Is it cash? Is it generating cash or not?
So they are break even, sir. As of what I have like get it, they are break even in some of the quarter, but like most of them, like one of the recent quarter, they have been break even, but then they have like again like putting losses because they are planning on expanding their dark stores. So yeah,
Okay.
this is all about it. Like they
Okay.
have like on their quarterly result, on their like annual result, they are showing like how much percent of revenue they are generating from quick commerce and how much they are generating from this like delivery food delivery, and like they have also like one more business which is like providing material raw materials to restaurant as well.
Correct. Correct. No, hyper
Yeah,
pure.
yeah.
Yeah. Fine. Fine. Fair enough. So we have to. So what I'm doing, Karthik. Okay, if I want to speak on this beverages or sorry, quick commerce, so I have a quick close eye on Swiggy and Zomato. What are they exactly doing? So now, if you see, Swiggy has also launched a product called Toying. Yesterday only I saw they have launched in 2025. Toying is for it's a part of Swiggy. They give, I think, cheaper food, no delivery cost. I think for college goings and for young starters who cannot spend much on it, much on the what do you say delivery cost and all. So you see, I have just yesterday only I saw. I was not knowing it. Someone told me, my family. This one, Toying by Swiggy.
Yes, it advertised Toying on the basis that the prices on other platforms are inflated and Toying would give the prices as they are on restaurant menus. No inflation.
Starting at
Yeah.
49 and mostly on 120, it features low delivery charges, zero platform packaging fee, and spans 11 cities, including Pune, Delhi, hosting. So yesterday only I saw this, so I was ordering, but obviously all hotels are not listed, but there are like McDonald's and those are all listed on that. So yeah, I just find that others also, personally also, that is it a good app? I didn't try it as of now. Yesterday only I got to know about this. It is available on Bluetooth. It is actually from 1st March it started. So what I found is that I found two hotels. One was there on let's say Swiggy, and it was there on Zomato, and it was there on for Toing. Toing is a different app. So let's say the dish was something around 350 rupees, and just on the towing it was 240. What is exactly is that?
So I believe it's to compete against Rapido's only platform. Rapido also advertised a platform as such that would not take unnecessary commissions from restaurants like Zomato and Swiggy generally do. So Swiggy, I think what it did was divested itself of Rapido and then created its own app, Toy.
Possibly. Swiggy, correct. I think Swiggy had a stake in Rapido. Swiggy had
Actually, they
invested
have earlier, but like Rapido, have announced like around 2 to 3 months ago that they are planning to come into food delivery.
food
So
delivery.
Swiggy has planning to sold it. I don't know if they have sold it or not, but it was
No,
like
yeah. So what happened? It was old news. So Rapido, Swiggy had a stake in Rapido. So Rapido was probably an Ola Uber type, right? Now what
yes,
happens
sir.
since they are coming into food delivery, it becomes a conflict of interest that a single company cannot have two things no, selling. You are the owner of the company who is a competitor, so it cannot happen like that. So that is why they have to sell off their stake. So Swiggy have sold off their stake. They have also got the cash. Now probably, as you rightly mentioned, that this might be for competing Rapido. It can be, but I think Rapido has not even scaled up yet. Possibly, it can happen that it is a competitor for Rapido. They are already planning that before the competition kicks in, they are already ready for it. But just check out this app. I am not sure what is this. Anyone that actually works, or Swiggy and Zomato are much better.
12 12% in 9 months.
Sorry, what 12% 9 months?
Sir, the market share gained by the ONDC.
ONDC. But
Yes, sir.
no, we are talking about this now. And
Uh, but
what
we
what
don't
are
talk about it.
what
So
are you talking
ONDC
about?
is a government platform for the same things. Like we order the food from Zomato and buy groceries from Blinkit and all. So वो हम ONDC से भी कर सकते हैं और वहाँ पे डिलीवरी चार्ज कम रहता है.
Correct.
तो जनरली अगर हम डोमिनोज से डायरेक्ट मंगवाते हैं तो वहाँ पे जो उनका डिलीवरी फीस रहता है वो थोड़ा हाई रहेगा. अगर हम ONDC से मंगवाएंगे तो कम रहेगा.
So the question is, why are you saying this now? I didn't get you. We are
Uh,
talking about time, no?
सर मैं
Sir,
कंपटीशन मतलब पेयर्स कंपटीशन की बात
Competitor.
कर रहा था मतलब
अच्छा,
अगर
okay, okay, fine, fine, sorry.
वहाँ
तो नहीं
पे
मुझे मुझे
अगर
समझा
उसका
नहीं कि
मार्केट
क्यों बात
शेयर
कर
है.
रहे हो. ओके, ओके, फाइन. मुझे समझा नहीं तुम बीच में क्यों बात किया ऐसा. ओके, ओके, फाइन. Rishikesh, yeah, anything on Maruti?
One thing, I have written news article.
Yeah,
Hello, sir.
yes.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible, yes.
I have written news article regarding a Maruti Suzuki's expansion for from business line newspaper, page number 2.
Okay.
Maruti is looking to increase its SUV share of 19% from April to Feb financial year 2026 by launching 7 new SUVs. Currently, Maruti has Grand Vitara, Jimny, Fronx in SUV segment. Maruti have sold around 2.2 million cars from April to Feb financial year 2026 with growth of 7.6% year-on-year basis, which is led by SUVs. Maruti exports increased 34% to zero point 0.4 million units. Generally, SUV sales are increasing and hatchback and sedan sales are decreasing. SUV sales are expected to grow around 5 to 6 million units by financial year 2026. Therefore, Maruti is expanding its operations by creating a new plant at Kharkhoda in Gujarat and additional investments in Gujarat to increase its domestic and export sale. Also, I would like to conclude that Maruti is launching 7 SUVs, but the pricing or which type of model they are not uh, written about it. Therefore, my expectation is that Maruti will not launch a premium SUV like Hyundai Creta or Toyota Innova. They will launch a SUV in the range of Tata Nexon like around 10 to 15 or Maruti Suzuki Brezza, that range. Also, Maruti is slowly shifting from hatchback and sedan to SUVs, and they are slightly shifting from petrol and diesel to EV.
Okay. So 7 models are in which
Sir,
are
they
they
have
plan?
not mentioned it. They have just tell that they will launch 7 SUVs. Generally, they are small in size, like Tacto and Nexon. I don't think they will launch like Toyota Innova or Hyundai Creta. They have just told that 7 SUVs in next 5 to 6 years. They have not mentioned any data regarding it. I have read other newspaper also, but they haven't mentioned.
Okay. Okay. Fine. I think this news was yesterday also in one of the newspapers that they are expanding into, 5 to 7 SUVs to
Yes.
compete, to
Because
have a
yesterday,
competition.
yes, but they have not mentioned this data point in yesterday's newspaper.
Correct.
They have just given a heading there. Oh, sir, I have one doubt also. Sometimes I come across around tires and helmet also.
Mm-hmm.
So should I write on that topic also, like tire and helmet? Because I do not write, because I do not think that their sales will affect auto sector in any way.
Yeah. No point writing. Tires, you can talk in some relation. Like, if you're saying the tire growth are increasing, so
Like
obviously,
no, no. Because in last 2 3 days, there is a news on tire that tire use nylon as a raw material, and which is a derivative of crude oil. Therefore, tire price is increasing, etc., etc.
so how can you link is tire pricing increasing? Tire price increasing will lead to increasing cost for vehicles, four-wheelers. So that you can link it.
So, should I write in newsletter or not?
Yeah, you can write about tires. Auto injuries part you can write, but you should tell me that where it is impacting. Okay. Now, if tire price is increasing,
Okay.
fine. Now, who will get impacted? The automobile industry. Prices will increase of the vehicles. So that is
Okay.
how you use your common sense. Okay.
Like increasing in COGS, right, sir?
Yeah, increasing in COGS. Yes. Raw material cost will increase.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, guys. I think everyone has. Anyone else want to speak? Anyone else?
Yes, sir. I want to speak.
Yeah, sure. That's right.
Just put. So my newsletter is regarding the tourism hospitality sector. So Government of India's plan to spend around 33 crore for developing 100 industrial parks over next 6 years across the country. So it seems like a significant tailwind for the hospitality sector through their MICE and corporate sector. So as a part of this Bharat Audyogik Vikas Yojana, the program has already identified 15 industrial smart cities across key corridors: Delhi, Mumbai, Amritsar, Kolkata, Vizag, Chennai, and Hyderabad, Nagpur. So the key locations, the measure of these key locations are of greenfield developments, and some are in plug and park infrastructure. So these key locations include Kuparthi and Oracle in Andhra Pradesh, Gaya in Bihar, Dholera in Gujarat, Hisar in Haryana, Palakkad in Kerala, and also Dighi Port and Shendra in Maharashtra. So among the listed players, IHCL, Lemon Tree, and Chalet have already established a presence in these regions through its currently operational properties, or some properties are in the under their pipeline. So these three groups have these three groups will see a significant revenue growth in those areas, because many smart cities are of tier 2 or tier 3 areas. So
Okay.
that was the news, sir.
You have not written it?
I
Same
have
here.
written, but I took the lot of time to research, like
Shivraj,
to get the specific idea of, sir, locations and what. So
Shivraj, Aniket has got an offer letter yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Possibly he might get it. Not yet confirmed. He might get it. 99%. Now he was also from your batch. At the
Yes, sir.
start, you were also consistent, but somehow your consistency declined. First 15, 20 days you were, but Aniket was consistent for last 2 months, almost. Not 2 months, I will say 40 days. Just double than what you were.
Yes,
And
sir.
he had already given 4 interviews. This was the fifth interview that he cracked. It is not possible that one role, even if I refer you for the first role and you will get selected at the start, you might fail. But
Sir,
in
definitely.
4 months, yeah, but in 2 months he gave 5 interviews. How many interviews you gave? Are you prepared? Now, why you are not? Where are your models? Where are your reports? How many conference call update did you write? How many models did you make in the last 2.5 months?
Sir, I have made 4 models and 4 company profiles and 4 reports.
Quarterly reports.
Quarterly reports of 4 hotels.
So why don't you write on a consistently basis? News.
Sir, I'm writing on a daily basis, but one or the other day, it will not be there because I think there was no news or
But you don't speak
email
also
handling.
at times. You don't speak on the morning call as well. Because research is done every day. No? It is not something that you do for one day and then, sir, I have made a model. What you did of the models, what happened in the last 2 months in the hotel industry? How many models you made? Four. What about the other companies? Which companies you made?
Chalet, Ventive,
Hmm.
Sammy, and EIH, sir. And
And yeah. So which is your top pick and why?
sir, the ISL is remaining. And sir,
No, no. From those four companies, which is your top pick? If I ask you to choose one company from this, first I will ask why you make on four companies. Correct?
yes, sir.
Assuming you are tracking the hotel industry, that is why you have made on four companies. Okay, now what is your top pick and why?
Sir, every day in newspaper we have been reading about the tourism sector and the expansion of these hotel groups in different locations, and there as different revenue streams are in
No, no. Which is the
sorry,
first data, which is a top pick out of four?
sorry, sir.
Which out of your four, which is your top pick? That is what I'm asking. Out of the
Okay,
four
among the four,
companies, more. Hmm.
uh, my pick would be, sir, Chalet, sir. Chalet and
Why?
Sammy.
Sammy, you have not made na model.
uh, I have made, sir.
Acha, why? No, only one, not two.
Okay, okay, okay. Chalet, sir. uh,
Why Charlotte?
my
Why
pick
Charlotte?
is because as they are as their portfolio is concentrated in business hubs, so their occupancy is quite good and they are performing well. And so there are
What is
uh,
occupancy? What is occupancy?
their occupancy, and generally at business hubs, the occupancy level is relatively high. And the chalet's occupancy in business hubs are nearly above 70%, sir. 70 to 75%. But
That is
last
so
quarter,
occupancy is same for chalet, but it is Taj has an occupancy of 78%.
yes, sir, yes, sir.
Then on just on the basis of occupancy, you are saying that's a good company. Business centers, may there are occupancies. So what are different are you telling me? Do you think the occupancy will go to 85%?
Yes, sir, definitely incoming because that their occupancy has affected because of construction work they are with. So incoming quarter 2 or quarter 3, their occupancy will be ramp up, and their major properties will also be operational in coming financial year. Specifically, the Delhi airport, which is a major
Okay, which are the
property.
brands in chalet? Which are the brands in chalet?
like that international operators, sir. JW. Sorry, are you are you asking brand or the sir hotel
Brand,
chains?
the brand. What are the brands that challenge include?
Shall it include sir JW,
Hmm.
Westin, their
W
Akiva
Westin.
own brand, and
Okay.
there is one Occurs brand also, no hotel.
Okay. So what is the ARR?
The JW Marriott has the highest ARR among the group. It is nearly 20,000, 20,000 to 25,000, sir.
Okay. So, Shreya, tell me one thing that you share the biggest hotel business segment, and that is why you are business cities, and that is why you are bullish on that. But business cities, there's a lot of competition from Taj,
Yeah.
Oberoi. How do you plan to, how do you say that this is better than others? How is Chalet
No,
better than others?
also they are expanding aggressively in leisure destinations also. So they are already operating three properties in leisure destinations, and there are more in their pipeline also. So
Which
uh,
destinations they are?
they are currently operating in three destinations, which are including Delhi NCR, like Faridabad region, and
Hmm.
another is Athiva in Khandala, which was preferred short-haul destinations for Pune and Mumbai crowd. And another one is
So what is the
sorry, sir,
incremental revenue? So what is the incremental revenue that they will generate from that?
uh, the leisure properties or the overall.
Leisure properties.
Sir, their Western Himalayas and Faridabad property uh, are not doing well currently because of some construction work and renovation. But sir, their
Meaning, see,
Akiva brand is doing.
Shivraj, when you speak about the company, nothing should be negative. It is
Okay,
your
sir.
topic. It is your topic. Even if I tell that there is any negative, you have to see that, sir, no, ऐसा हो रहा है, होगा आगे जाके. खुद ही नहीं बोलना
Yes,
होता
sir.
है कि सर नेगेटिव है, अभी चल नहीं रहा है. Then
Mhm.
why it is your topic? When it is your topic, it is like serious. Let's say if I want to invest 100 crores, you cannot say एक one negative point and I will stop you. बस हो गया, नहीं सुनना है तुम्हारे बारे में. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Assuming that I am investing 100 crores and ये हिसाब से ही बात करो that you are talking with a client who is investing 100 crores. So look at his
Okay, sir.
knowledge. He will ask, he will grill you with questions.
Mhm.
So when you say that, sir, it is growing because see, either in when you give any interviews or when you pitch something, it should be incremental revenue. Okay, you are saying business cities is doing good, fine. They are making how much 2,000 crores of revenue. Okay,
Yes, sir.
approximate. What is the revenue for Charlotte? 2,000. Yeah, इतना ही है ना इसका?
Yes, sir.
What is Charlotte doing? What is the revenue of Charlotte? 2,000 crore. 1,700 crore है. 17 crores is the revenue. 1,700 crores. Now, where is the incremental revenue coming from? You said business cities. I know 80, 50%, 60% of the revenue is coming from business cities. 60, 70%. You are saying now they are expanding into leisure. मुझे पता what is the incremental revenue that they will generate. तो इसका आंसर कैसे देना है?
Yes, sir.
Number of keys into ARR and into occupancy rate.
Yes,
Got it? That number should be approximate number you should have.
yes.
That if they are expanding, what should be the assuming everything remains constant of the currently 1,700 remains constant, the growth will
Okay.
be coming from the leisure cities.
Okay.
Okay, then we talk about leisure cities, so you should know what is the domestic tourist arrivals there, the competitors over there, because I will ask you the competitors. When you say it
Yes,
is
sir.
growing in leisure cities, everyone. When you talk about Lonavala, the entire hotel industry is there in Lonavala. Okay, why
Yes,
is
sir.
your hotel different from others?
Yes, sir. As per my knowledge, sir, there are hotels in Lonavala, Khandala, but
Hmm.
from these listed players, I think I didn't find anyone who is
No, it is not
operating
about
their hotel.
listed, na. It is not about listed, na. Competition तो है ना.
Uh, yes, sir. Definitely, 50% are unorganized ones.
Competition तो है. It is not about कि listed ही होगा. It is only a competition. See, think from a business owner. If
Okay,
you
sir.
are Shivraj, if you are the owner of the Dukes in Lonavala, and
Hmm.
तुम बोले सर मेरा competition ही नहीं है, कोई listed है नहीं. This is what you say,
No, sir. No, sir.
है ना?
Definitely.
नहीं ना, definitely not. Yes, so you should talk always from a business perspective.
Yes.
So just all things that you should know before even speaking in the interviews. If you say shallot, you should know each and everything about shallot, and nothing should be negative. Even if it's negative, you should know that it is a negative point, and you should be prepared to how to convert it into positive point.
Okay, sir.
And first question is, why is shallot different from others? Business cities is not an answer, Shivraj. I will let you know. Growing in business cities, 60-70% revenue is coming from business cities, so it is not growing. Business it is already peaked out. You said 70% is revenue, correct? 70% is 80% is sorry. How much is the occupancy?
70 to 75%.
75%. तो कितना जाएगा बढ़ के?
Maximum 85, sir.
Maximum 85. That is peaked out. And 85 it is difficult. You have competition. You have Taj.
Yes, sir.
And 85 जाएगा तो बताओ 85 क्यों जाएगा? अच्छा तुमने बोला कि सर रूम्स अवेलेबल नहीं थे, इसके लिए ऑक्यूपेंसी गिरा है. तो प्रोबेबली ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि वो रूम्स फिर कैलकुलेट ही नहीं किया होगा ऑक्यूपेंसी के लिए. ऐसा भी तो हो सकता है.
No,
Right,
if they are under construction for more than quarter, then only that time they exclude that rooms. But if that construction work is just started, so and within the duration of one quarter, so they have to consider that rooms.
Okay. So what will be the increment if it goes to max 85%? What will be the incremental growth? कितना आएगा?
So after affecting their occupancy was at 65 to 70% occupancy. So after their all that work, construction work done and their business will be revamped. So after that, that stabilization will lead to maximum, sir, maximum 80% of occupancy, sir.
So what
But
was
not more
the
than
peak?
that.
What was the peak revenue when they achieve 80% profitability, at 80% occupancy?
So like you are asking that how much that revenue will increase.
Increase, yes. An example I
Sorry,
will tell
sir.
you in
Sorry,
this
sir.
number.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah. Example in this I will tell you, assuming this was the peak revenue, 80%. Okay. And let's say यहाँ से उनका hotel वो renovation में था. So I know that 900 was the peak revenue that they will achieve. So 900 into 4, that is 3600. But is it possible? 4 तो नहीं होगा directly. It will be average because occupancy usually declines in quarters.
Yes.
So leisure hotel से what is the incremental revenue? I will ask कि 800 से 500 कैसे हुआ, 600 कैसे हुआ? And believe me, Shivraj, talking about chalet is not a good thing in the interviews. Chalet hotels, if you are saying business growth नहीं आ रहा है, business pick out है ना, तुम खुद ही बोल रहे हो 80% ही होगा, 5% बढ़ेगा, तो कैसे आएगा वहां से growth? Business
Sir,
is
I
pick out.
was expecting from sir pipeline properties, so I was
So what?
thinking in that way, sir. Sorry, sir.
नहीं, so कितना? तो hardly होगा ना वहां से तो.
Yes.
Then chalet is not exactly a pick. Or you tell me कि if they are expanding, so I will say chalet में the Westin and this are doing good. Okay. बट फिर ना टॉक इन नंबर्स, कितना रेवेन्यू जनरेट करेंगे ये लोग? इतने सब कीज है, पीक आउट पे भी कितना रेवेन्यू जनरेट करेंगे? 333 कीज है, 3300 कीज है. एक्सपेंशन से आएगा इनका, प्लस दे
Yes,
हैव
sir.
कंपटीशन, बस दे हैव ह्यूज कंपटीशन इन बिजनेस सिटीज. तो यू हैव टू फाइंड कंपनीज जहां पे उनको कंपटीशन नहीं है, एंड ये इफ इट्स लोकेटेड एट द पीक एरियाज. मतलब यू कैन डिफेंड मी सेइंग सर आप गलत बोल रहे हो सर, वेस्ट इन होटल हैदराबाद के आसपास कोई होटल ही नहीं, यही एक होटल है. एग्जाम्पल. ओके, ये लेवल का कोई होटल है ही नहीं सर आसपास.
Okay.
So this
Such
you
kind
if
of
you have
breakthrough
such kind of
should be there.
such kind of breakthrough, because I will grill you. मैं तो ये बोलूंगा कि मुझे 100 करोड़ डालना है, मैं तो तुमको सब नेगेटिव चीज पूछूंगा जो मेरे दिमाग में चल रही है. एंड इट इज लाइक रैंडम. मतलब आई डोंट नो कि व्हाट द इंटरव्यूअर विल आस्क. ये तो मेरे पूछ रहा हूँ. इफ आई वाज अ फंड मैनेजर मैं तुमको ये क्वेश्चन पूछता. तुम बोल रहे हो रेवेन्यू आ रहे हैं तो कितना आएगा, कितना इंक्रीमेंटल ग्रोथ होगा, उसका ऑक्यूपेंसी कितना होता है, उसको कंपटीशन कितना है वहां पे. डू यू हैव दैट डेटा पॉइंट्स कि कौन से स्टेट? और फिर यू हैव टू गो स्पेसिफिक इनटू होटल्स की. सर ये होटल व्हाई इट इज डिफरेंट. जब तुम बोल रहे हो ना एक्सपेंशन हो रहा है रीजन में, तो लीजर में तुम्हारे होटल में क्यों लोग आएंगे, बाकी में क्यों नहीं जाएंगे?
तो ऐसा भी हो सकता है हॉट सर एयरपोर्ट से नजदीक है, या सस्ता है, सब में सस्ता ये है, या सब में महंगा ये है, लग्जरी ये है, समथिंग लाइक दैट। एंड
Like
वो
how
जाके
they are
सिटी,
differentiating themselves.
यस यस,
Yes, sir.
it can differentiate, see what it can differentiate based on their products, or it can differentiate based on their location. ये दो चीजें होटल में जो तुम अलग कर सकते हो।
Yes.
बिकॉज मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स में हम बात कर रहे थे कि लोगों के पास पैसा आ रहा है, पीपल आर विलिंग टू पे मच, पे मोर, ये सब तो बातें हो ही रही है। क्वेश्चन इज व्हाई आर यू डिफरेंट? ये सब भी है ना, एवरी वन इज कॉम्पिटिशन। एंड टू, आई विल से डोंट टेक शैलेट एज एन होटल।
Yes,
Personally,
sir.
I feel Vintiv and तुम्हारे this is better. Vintiv and Sammy, these are much better bets than Chalet.
Yes, sir. Sam is also expanding in Bangalore and
Amazon sector.
Hyderabad, sir.
Yes, yes. So वो expansion phase में जा रहे हैं. So that is a much better bet than Chalet. Chalet क्योंकि JW is already a mature player ना. Let's talk about that.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir,
So ये
like
don't.
my bias towards charity is because of, sir, currently that war is going on. So, sir, the majorly that Sammy is affected, and what that
Why?
Ventive's business is in Maldives, na sir. So that tourism to Maldives is got affected, sir, because I think major 60% of their tourists in Maldives come from Europe and America. So
Okay.
that's why, and so that's why this key risk towards Ventive. But if the
Okay.
situations would be fine after the war, like if that war over, then
Mhm.
again that would be the good thing. So that's why my bias towards not towards Ventive, sir.
That's fine. That's fine. हाँ ठीक है. वो तो majority revenue comes from there for Vintiv. But once it settles down, obviously tourism will again start. But Chalet is not
Ah,
a
sir.
right pick. Chalet is not a
Okay,
right
sir.
pick. Never.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. Change your thesis.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And sir, also to just as you have asked me, what is the revenue or what is this quarterly revenue or the like around the revenue numbers approximately. So like I cannot collect that number because
No, no, you
there are
have to.
4 5 hotels, and so it
So you have to.
confused.
You have to.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there are only four. I was remembering 40 companies.
Okay, sir.
Number should be on your fingertips.
Okay, sir.
Chalet में कितना है? Approximate. I'm not saying exact revenue. 800 crores, 900 crores.
Okay, sir.
It makes, how much it did, 500 crores in the quarter, approximate 500 crores. Profit and the margin. So we don't remember, we only remember the sales and the margin because we can calculate the margin. We don't have to remember the profit figures.
Okay, sir.
This is mandatory. But if you're tracking four companies, everything should you know. So what happens usually when you talk about quarterly numbers, now the quarterly multiplied by 4, you get the annual numbers. This is how we quickly analyze the numbers. We don't memorize it. We understand, we keep it based on some data point, only 2 data points. You have to just understand quarterly and margins. That's it. तो ये दो चीजें याद रखने को तुमको फिर क्यों टाइम लग रहा है इतना? लिख के रखो.
टाइम में से कंफ्यूज होता है कि मतलब
तो इसके लिए वो बात करनी होती है इन्वेस्टमेंट थीसिस. व्हेन यू, जब तुम न्यूज लिखते हो ना, तो न्यूज में हमेशा तुम्हारे होटल्स के बारे में बात होनी चाहिए. यू शुड बी द फर्स्ट वन टॉकिंग अबाउट द होटल्स इन द कॉल. तभी तो याद रहेंगे. तभी तो रोज रोज करके तब याद रहेंगे ना. एक दिन तुम अचानक से एक न्यूज बोलोगे तो याद नहीं रहेगा.
यस
ऑटो नंबर्स भी है, दोज आर फॉलोइंग ऑटो नंबर्स. ऑटो नंबर्स अगर तुम रोज 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 बात करो तब याद रहेंगे वो, वरना नहीं याद रहेंगे. मतलब मैंने 8 साल ये किया है, 8 years ऑन अ स्ट्रेच एवरी डे. मतलब मुझे ऐसा, मेरे कंपनी से ज्यादा, मेरे सैलरी से ज्यादा वो उनके प्रॉफिट कितना था वो पता था कि उतना सा उनका प्रॉफिट कितने से ग्रो हो रहा है. मुझे ये नहीं पता, मुझे पूछा मेरी सैलरी कितने से ग्रो है, मुझे पता ही नहीं. ऐसा था. तो ये जब रहेगा तो ना, इट मेक्स यू डिफरेंट देन अदर्स. वरना पीएनएल बैलेंस शीट के आसपास सभी बात करते हैं. आजकल रिपोर्ट राइटिंग और मॉडलिंग की भी सब लोग बात करते हैं. मॉडल में तुमको कितना रिकलेक्ट कर, तुम वो नंबर से कर क्या रहे हो? The one who speaks regularly in the call, शिवराज, they all are placed. ऐसा कोई भी नहीं तुम देखोगे कि रोज बात कर रहे हैं वो प्लेस नहीं हुआ है. There are people, if you don't be consistent, probably इंटरव्यू में भी तो ऐसे ही फिर ये हो गया ना. You will आज मेरे सामने हो गया, बात अलग है. I will grill you. तुम डर गए थोड़ा कि अरे मैंने ये सब पूछ लिया. मेरे सामने ठीक है, but what if these things are asked in interviews? will be rejected on the spot just because of not because of you don't know things. It's because you're not confident talking on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, I wanted to ask why
Mm.
we should not consider IHCL because 90% of their revenue comes from domestic. And another thing is they are across like they have 11 brands. So from like premium to lower segment, they cater to all. So why not we consider IHCL?
Because they are present in everywhere. So where will the growth come from?
Because they are expanding, like Ginger is expanding across all the states, like 100 plus hotels by FY 27. So the Ginger, if you see, it's a low ticket size.
Mm.
So over there, that is one. And then you have your Taj also, that is like a mid level. The ARR will be like over there is like 15,000.
Mm.
So over there also like 15,000, yeah, people do consider because like when I see the data, so till 15, 17,000 ARR, people do prefer going to such hotels, majority of them.
Mm.
So then why not IHC?
See, you need to understand how many people travel in India. Okay. See, it is not possible that you open hotel in every city and every hotel will be full. Correct. They
Correct.
are expanding. It doesn't mean that people will come there. Now, Taj is now see what is happening. Taj is expanding to low ticket price. Now, let's say opening 100 Ginger Keys, okay, 100 hotels, and opening one hotel in Taj is totally different. Tell me, you have a Mercedes which is costing at 1 crore and you have a Maruti which is costing at 10 lakhs. A Mercedes started selling Maruti. How much time will it take to reach 1 crore? 10 cars?
Yes,
And 10 cars per you require growth. Correct? Do
correct.
you think you will sell that much in the lower segment?
Uh,
So,
yeah,
so better it is working on Taj. Okay, because 70%, 80% revenue comes from Taj. Other things are just, they are just doing for sake. See, this all things, they don't sell it for profitability. Now, just understand the business model, how the business works. Taj, majorly 70-80% revenue come from Taj brand. Okay. The other selection, Vivanta, Ginger, why are they doing it? It's because just to have a presence in that city. Because it is not possible to open Taj in every city because it's a very high cost project. So now what to do? So now Taj has already been peaked out. Okay, 70, 88 per 70% occupancy, 70, and it is available everywhere. अभी तुम मुझे बताओ आउट ऑफ 28 स्टेट्स सब स्टेट्स में तुम्हारे होटल्स है ठीक है उसका ऑक्यूपेंसी ऑलरेडी 70% पे चल रहा है डू यू थिंक तुम और एक होटल खोलोगे उधर उससे क्या होगा वही सिटी में खोलोगे तो
so then there will be a decline in occupancy
दैट्स व्हाट
for sure.
that's what is happening in Taj मैं नहीं बोल रहा एग्जैक्टली इज हैपनिंग बट सेल्स आर कैनिबलाइजिंग तो वो क्या
Okay.
कर रहा है जो जो ताज नहीं आ सकता जिंजर में आ जाओ चलो तुम्हारे पास इतने पैसे नहीं था जिंजर में आ जाओ ऐसा और
Mm,
तुम सस्ते वाले हो मतलब इफ यू आर इन द कैटेगरी ऑफ 2 to 5 thousand तुम जिंजर में आओ 5 to 7 है तो वेवंता में आओ तुमको थोड़ा अगर कोई स्पेसिफिक वो क्या होगा बंगलोज और वो चाहिए तो सिलेक्शन में जाओ ये इंक्रीमेंटल ग्रोथ है मेन ग्रोथ कहाँ से आना चाहिए ताज से ना सेवेंटी
yeah.
परसेंट को तुमको अगर अचीव करना है तो इट शुड कम फ्रॉम ताज तो होगा ग्रोथ बट इट विल बी स्लो ग्रोथ फॉर दिस ऑल कंपनी नाउ एज एन इन्वेस्टर आई डोंट वांट अ स्लो ग्रोथ ये तो मैं वैसे भी आज से लाख बंद करके भी स्टॉक ले लूं उसमें एनालिसिस करना क्या है सब जगह अवेलेबल है अगर डोमेस्टिक इंडस्ट्री ग्रो होगा तो वैसे भी ये ग्रो होगा द क्वेश्चन कम्स मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि लेट्स से विंतिव विंतिव एक एरिया में ही है and वो एरिया इज ग्रोइंग अभी लेट्स से विंतिव का रेवेन्यू अभी तो मुझे बताओ इसका रेवेन्यू है क्वार्टर का 2000 था ठीक है क्वार्टर का
Yes.
2800 था चैलेंज का साल का 2000 भी नहीं था 1700 था तो ग्रोथ प्रोस्पेक्टिव किसका ज्यादा है
Chalet will
चैलेंज
grow. Yeah.
क्योंकि दिस इज अ ह्यूज मार्केट तुम बाकी सबसे देख लो इवन यू से सैमी 500 करोड़ रेवेन्यू करते हैं तो ताज ट्रैक तो करना है तुमको यार ये तो 300 करोड़ ही करता है 300 करोड़ कहाँ पे और 2000 करोड़ कहाँ पे क्वार्टरली करोड़ करोड़ चाहिए नंबर
Understood.
seven
Because
times.
Taj has a higher base, so उसका
ग्रोथ मिनिमम होगा,
ज़्यादा नहीं होगा. Correct.
अगर नहीं
Understood.
होगा बट मिनिमम होगा.
Correct.
तो ताज
Okay.
को क्या, ताज को वो 2800 भी मेंटेन किया तो बड़ी बात है. इट्स लाइक दैट. उतना भी उसने अगर मेंटेन किया ना, इट इज सेड टू बी गुड बिजनेस. ग्रोथ तो भूल जाओ. इट्स नॉट इजी है. तो देख लेना 2800 मतलब, डू यू थिंक इंडिया में इतने लोग जाते हैं घूमने को ताज में, वो भी ताज जैसे जगह पे है क्या इंडिया में इतना पॉपुलेशन? एंड ताज को कंपटीशन भी है, ऐसा नहीं सिर्फ ताज ही है. ओबराय है, केडब्ल्यू है, आईटीसी है. हाउ इज ताज एक्सपेक्टेड टू ग्रो? मतलब रिस्क है इसमें इतना रेवेन्यू ग्रो करने में. किसी ना ग्रोथ देखो, 1600 से अभी तक 2800 ही पहुंचा है. ऐसा है.
Sir, can I add one more point to this?
या
सर, जो आज का न्यूज़ है ना ताज का, तो नोएडा रीजन जो है ना उनका एंट्री लेवल है ना, तो वहाँ से भी अगर मैंने मैक्सिमम जो 77% ऑक्यूपेंसी के हिसाब से सर 17 फ्लोर्स का जो 150 कीज वाला जो है ना उसका भी
हाँ.
रेवेन्यू निकला ना, वो उतना तो अचीव होएगा क्योंकि वो पिलग्रिमेज पर्पस के लिए भी है जगन्नाथ टेम्पल वगैरह, तो वो ऑक्यूपेंसी तो फटाक से आ जाएगा वहाँ पे. बट वहाँ पे भी रेवेन्यू वाइज 100 करोड़ ही आ रहा है, 114
करेक्ट.
ऑड करोड़.
मतलब वो भी साल का
हाँ, वो भी साल का, वो भी 70% ऑक्यूपेंसी के साथ.
ऑक्यूपेंसी के साथ. तो किधर कुछ इम्पैक्ट भी होगा ये रेवेन्यू को उसके?
हाँ नहीं, पूरा साल लग जाएगा और वो भी 2031 का.
मतलब मुझे 9,000 करोड़ का रेवेन्यू करता है, उस पर 100 करोड़ ऐड करो क्या होगा? 9,400 करोड़. तो मतलब मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि नहीं होगा वो, इसको इतना मेंटेन करना ही बड़ी बात है. तो इसको तुम, इट इज लाइक अ साइकिल, यू हैव टू कीप अप द साइकिल. फिर लार्ज कैप कंपनीज को टॉक अबाउट साइकिल कि गिर रहा है गिर रहा है गिर रहा है एंड वन टाइम इट इज एन अपटिक. जैसे ऐसा हुआ देखो, इसका रेवेन्यू वाज 4,000 करोड़, कुछ भी नहीं हुआ रेवेन्यूज में. द पॉइंट कोविड हिट 5,600 हुआ. तो दिस वाज द टाइम टू बाय ताज. आंख बंद करके रिसर्च भी नहीं करना है सब चीजों पे. ऐसा है. 22 से 23 24, यू सी द रेवेन्यू ग्रोथ इतने सालों में नहीं हुआ कभी. 2014 से मतलब 2014 से 2019 फ्लैट रेवेन्यू, ऊपर नीचे. तो अपन लेते हैं 5% ग्रोथ, बट इट इज नॉट. बट द पॉइंट, दिस 2 years, दिस 3 years वाज रादर, अभी तक क्वेश्चन कम इसके ऊपर कितना होगा. पर तुमको वो बेट करना है इसके ऊपर कितना होगा, या मैं चार्लेट और विनतिव को देखोगे छोटा ही बेस है, कुछ ना कुछ तो ग्रो हो ही जाएगा उसका अगर इंडस्ट्री ग्रो हो रही है तो. दैट इज वाई ताज का रेवेन्यू इज टू, मतलब द बेस इज बिग, ह्यूज. क्या तुषार?
Good morning, sir.
गुड
Sir, I
मॉर्निंग.
have showed you the TVS Motors model. सर उसमें आपको ASP के रिलेटेड मेरे को हेल्प चाहिए था. आप ओपन कर सकते हैं सर?
एक सेकंड, अभी भेजा.
यस सर, मॉर्निंग में भेजा.
हाँ डाला एएसपी.
सर यस, इधर ही रेवेन्यू ब्रेकअप में सर.
ओके. हाँ.
सर इसमें है ना, मतलब मैं कैसे ASP कैलकुलेट करूँ उसके मेरे को कंफ्यूजन हो रहा है. मैंने 3 मेथड से किया है. विच वन इज द करेक्ट? लाइक आई विल टेल यू द फर्स्ट मेथड में सर कैसे किया है कि जो टोटल रेवेन्यू है ना कंपनी का 44,889 करोड़ डिवाइडेड टोटल वॉल्यूम्स एक्सपोर्ट डोमेस्टिक दोनों मिला के किया. नीचे है सर.
एक
अब
सेकंड, मैं देखा ना इसका रेवेन्यू मॉडल ये है ना एएसपी. दिस इज फाइनेंशियल सर्विस. एएसपी इस पे नहीं आएगा, एएसपी इस पे आएगा.
इस पे आ गया राइट. तो सर मैंने सेकंड वैसे ही किया है.
हाँ.
चेक करेंगे ना.
हम्म.
और नीचे थोड़ा, और नीचे. हाँ सर, केस जो आपको बताया ना.
हाँ 33 पे बराबर. हाँ.
तो सर हाँ ये एक हुआ. और सर थर्ड मेरा ऐसा था कि जो ऑटोमोटिव सेगमेंट है ना, वो जो रेवेन्यू वो व्हीकल का भी है और स्पेयर पार्ट का भी है.
हाँ.
तो फिर
नहीं
उसमें
इसलिए नहीं
सर.
होगा.
हाँ तो स्पेयर पार्ट्स पे मत लो. इफ सी क्या होगा, स्पेयर पार्ट में ले सकते हो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है इसका यूजुअली. वरना ये भी एक बेटर वे ऑफ डूइंग इज दिस. एग्जैक्टली तुमको ये आएगा व्हीकल रेवेन्यू.
बट फिर
व्हीकल।
स्पेयर पार्ट रेवेन्यू पे यू हैव टू टेक कि कैसा ग्रो हो रहा है। यूजुअली हम इसी का परसेंटेज लेते हैं कि अगर व्हीकल्स ग्रो है तो स्पेयर पार्ट ग्रो होगा, तो वी डोंट टेक अ डिफरेंट ग्रोथ रेट फॉर दिस।
ओके, तो
ओके।
एक्चुअली मैंने क्या किया ना सर, जो व्हीकल का रेवेन्यू बैक कैलकुलेट किया मैंने ऑटोमोटिव से स्पेयर को मैनेज करके, और फिर स्पेयर पार्ट को है ना सर, मतलब मैंने वॉल्यूम के हिसाब से डिवाइड कर दिया डोमेस्टिक और एक्सपोर्ट में।
नहीं नहीं मत करो, वो नहीं होगा वैसा। डोमेस्टिक एक्सपोर्ट रेवेन्यू नहीं समझता है, क्योंकि डोमेस्टिक के प्राइसिंग अलग है, एक्सपोर्ट की प्राइसिंग अलग है, वो डायरेक्टली डिवाइड नहीं होगा।
अच्छा, ओके।
हम्म।
तो
तो
सर
वो
तो फिर
डोंट, कंसोल पे ही ले लो सीधा, डोमेस्टिक और इसको अलग से मत करो, सिर्फ वॉल्यूम फोरकास्ट करो एंड देन एएसपी इनटू एएसपी।
ब्लेंडेड एएसपी निकालना है सर, डोमेस्टिक और एक्सपोर्ट का अलग अलग नहीं निकालना है ना?
अलग नहीं 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 समझेगा, मतलब यू कैन नॉट प्रूव दिस कि क्या है।
ओके
एक्सपोर्ट का प्राइसिंग नहीं पता ना हमको,
ओके ओके
ना टीवीएस देता है ना टीवीएस, क्योंकि फोरकास्टिंग में फिर हम डोमेस्टिक और एक्सपोर्ट फोकस करें तो गलत हो जाएगा। तो इससे बेटर इज टू ब्लेंडेड ही ले लेना।
ओके सर।
ओके।
उससे थर्ड वाला लूँ ना, थर्ड केस वाला जिसमें ऑटोमोटिव का ये
ऑटोमोटिव
स्पेसिफिक
वाला,
है।
हाँ हाँ, यस, ऑटोमोटिव का लिया ये वाला।
सर वो
डोमेस्टिक नहीं ऊपर वाला, हाँ 47 ये वाला कौन सा
सर
लेना
उसमें
केस।
मतलब एएसपी एक्चुअली काफी कम आ रहा था ना, इसके लिए मेरे को थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन हो गया था।
नहीं नहीं बराबर है, ब्लेंडेड बेसिस उतना ही आएगा। इतना 79 बराबर है, इतना ही है ना, कम
नहीं
किधर है। ये
नहीं
वाला
नहीं, 71 वाला सर।
71 वाला
कि
क्या नंबर
79
देता
में
है।
तो वो स्पेयर का भी इंक्लूडेड है।
नहीं 79 वाला ही लेना, इट इज बेटर।
स्पेयर
पैर
वाला
के
इंक्लूड
पैर
करके
पैर
करो।
काट के इंक्लूड कर देना, हाँ।
नहीं सर, जो
कभी कभी
71 वाला है ना उसमें स्पेयर इंक्लूडेड है, और जो 71 550 है ना उसमें सिर्फ
हाँ हाँ
व्हीकल रेवेन्यू है।
हाँ, तो सेवन ये वाला लेना, 79 पैर इंक्लूड करके लेना।
ओके सर।
ठीक है। क्यों, बिकॉज वो अज्यूमिंग कि स्पेयर पार्ट उसके साथ ही आ रहा है, ऐसे ऐसे अज्यूम करते हैं कि स्पेयर
ओके
पार्ट अलग से नहीं डाल रहे, क्योंकि स्पेयर पार्ट यूजुअली क्या होता है, कुछ एडिशनल लोगों ने ऐड किया, ये क्या, वो भी हो सकते हैं।
सर, स्पेयर पार्ट तो वो भी हो सकता है ना, मतलब जो
सर्विस वाला,
डीलर
हाँ।
अपने मतलब अपने डीलर्स को बेचता है सर्विसिंग के लिए, जो
करेक्ट
मतलब
करेक्ट, हाँ। यूजुअली नहीं आना चाहिए स्पेयर पार्ट्स प्रैक्टिकली, बट अभी क्या है, इतना तुमको रेवेन्यू अगर क्वार्टरली नहीं मिलता ना, ऐसा स्पेयर का रेवेन्यू मिलता है क्वार्टरली।
यस मिलता है सर, क्वार्टरली मिलता है।
तो फिर यही है, बेटर है 71 ही होगा, क्योंकि उनके बाइक्स है ना वो काफी सारे लोअर वेरिएंट में है, और ये तुम्हारा एक्स शोरूम प्राइस है, तो बराबर है ये।
सर एक शोरूम भी नहीं
एक्स
है,
शोरूम भी नहीं है, एक्स शोरूम भी नहीं है, करेक्ट, हाँ उसके पीछे वाला है वो। हाँ वो
तो मतलब डीलर का मार्जिन भी निकाल के ये
ना
प्राइस
कर
आता है।
सकते हैं। करेक्ट करेक्ट, हाँ। एक्स डीलर मार्जिन, और उसमें वो भी है ना, एक्स शोरूम भी नहीं, दिस इज लाइक एक्स
एक
शोरूम में भी
शोरूम
और की और चार पांच चीजें ऐड होती है, टोल टैक्स वो सब ऐड होता है एक्स शोरूम में।
करेक्ट।
एक्स शोरूम के बाद सिर्फ जीएसटी ऐड होता है, जीएसटी और इंश्योरेंस ऐड होता है। तो इसमें तो तुम्हारा वो ये भी ऐड होता है ना, इनफैक्ट एक्स शोरूम के पहले टैक्सेस भी ऐड होते हैं, तो वो इसमें नहीं आते
यस
कैलकुलेट। हाँ
यस
वो इसमें
यस।
कैलकुलेट नहीं होते। हाँ। ओके
ओके सर।
ओके ओके। और रोड टैक्स और वो सब होता है ना, वो सब ऐड होता है ना, तो
ओके।
गवर्नमेंट को देना होता है, हाँ, तो वो रेवेन्यू में ऐड नहीं होता है।
यस यस, ये बराबर बराबर एकदम नेट रेवेन्यू है ये।
हाँ तो बराबर है, 71 उतने की बाइक है, देखो ना एक शोरूम से भी निकाल के देखो, उतना ही आएगा प्राइस।
ओके ओके सर। और सर बाकी कुछ फॉर्मेटिंग में चेंज करना है सर?
नहीं फॉर्मेटिंग बराबर है, लुक्स गुड, फोकस करो अभी सिर्फ।
मैंने एक्चुअली नीचे मतलब अभी सेगमेंट वाइज नहीं किया है, फाइनेंशियल मॉडलिंग कर दिया है आपको, थोड़ा नीचे जाइए ना, इसी में जाइए।
अच्छा इसी में, ओके।
मतलब वो जो सिर्फ बेसिक नंबर लेके करना था ना सर, वो कर
हाँ हाँ
लिया
वो
मैंने।
कर दिया।
और सर
अच्छा
इसमें
ओके।
एक इशू आ रहा है,
हम्म
अभी जैसे आप चेक करेंगे ना, तो मैंने 25 का ही फोरकास्ट किया फर्स्ट, और फिर कॉपी पेस्ट किया 30 तक का।
हम्म।
बट जो 27 है ना सर, उसमें टैली नहीं हो रहा है। मैं कॉपी पेस्ट कर रहा हूँ ना तो भी टैली नहीं हो रहा है।
ये
आप
है।
बैलेंस शीट ओपन करेंगे ना, राइट हैंड साइड है। यस सर।
इधर एक का फर्क क्यों आ रहा है।
बैलेंस शीट में सर मेरे एक का फर्क एक्चुअली पता नहीं, कुछ मतलब मैनुअल बीच में किधर एंट्री हो गया है, बाकी पहले था नहीं।
0.8 का फर्क, वही फर्क आ रहा है इन तक ना, सेम ही आ रहा है ना, और लगा रहा है कुछ,
मत-
वही फर्क है, मतलब कुछ तो कंसेप्ट एरर नहीं है, कुछ तो लास्ट ईयर में तुमने कुछ डाला होगा जो टैली नहीं हो रहा है बराबर से। कैश देखा था ऐसा कोई नंबर? कितने मॉडल्स, कितने नंबर्स चेंज किए उसके? लास्ट ईयर का देख लेना क्या किया था।
ओके सर, मैं चेक कर
कैश
लेता हूँ
कुछ
एक्चुअली।
नहीं
मैं
है,
जब
कंसेप्चुअल
चेक
एरर
किया
नहीं
था
है।
ना। ओके ओके।
कुछ तो तुमने, अच्छा हाँ, ये जो है ना टोटल नहीं, क्या ये कैश क्या चल गया है। हाँ, तो एक काम करो, ये कैश मैंने बोला था ना, क्लोजिंग कैश जो है इसका, जो क्लोजिंग कैश ये कैसे है, ऐसा मत करो, क्लोजिंग कैश ऑलवेज टेक इट फ्रॉम बैलेंस शीट में, कभी कभी फर्क आता है।
सर बैलेंस शीट राइट हैंड साइड है।
तो एक फर्क देखो ना, एक फर्क वापस एक बार करो और देखो पॉइंट का फर्क किधर आ रहा है, पॉइंट
हाँ
एट
सर,
का।
एक्चुअली क्या था ना, ये वन का जो FY 26-27 है ना, उसमें ये फर्क नहीं आ रहा था, 28 में फर्क आ रहा था।
अभी सब में तो आ रहा है इधर, तो कैसे देखो वापस करके किधर किधर चेंज हो रहा है वो।
करेक्ट करेक्ट, मैं एक बार देख लेता हूँ
अच्छा
सर।
हाँ, एक बार वापस वो स्टेप्स फॉलो करो, क्योंकि मुझे भी समझेगा नहीं गलती कहाँ से, मुझे सब वापस करना पड़ेगा।
नहीं नहीं नहीं, एक्चुअली वो इसका तो नहीं था पहले, पता नहीं कहाँ से आ गया, मैं एक बार करके आपको भेजता हूँ वापस।
हाँ, वही एक ही फर्क है, कुछ तो एक तुमने लास्ट कोई चेंज किया होगा, कोई नंबर, कोई ना कोई नंबर तुमने लास्ट ईयर का क्लोजिंग बैलेंस नहीं लिया होगा। इसमें क्या है, ट्रू तो है ना, जो जो क्लोजिंग बैलेंस लिया ना नेक्स्ट ईयर के देखना ट्रू है कि नहीं, किसी एक का अगर थोड़ा सा भी फर्क होगा तो वो टैली नहीं होगा।
ओके सर।
ओके
ठीक है सर, थैंक यू।
ओके।
Sir, I also shared that financial model, so I also need to know my feedback from you.
पेंट हाँ।
हाँ sir, yesterday I have sent.
टैली हो गया ना, तो इट इज फाइन, थिंक देयर इज नो इशू विद द मॉडल। सी द पर्पस इज नाउ मॉडल के आगे क्या, ओके, बनाया तो।
सॉरी, टैली हो गया बट बाकी मतलब क्या कुछ ऐड करना है या कुछ रिमूव करना है, या मतलब कैसे होना चाहिए इसको जो भी। सर इनका थोड़ा मुश्किल हुआ फॉर रेवेन्यू फोरकास्टिंग करते समय। वो इंटरनेशनल और डोमेस्टिक का ब्रेकअप नहीं है इनका, और ऊपर से स्टैंडर्ड लोन में इनका इंटरनेशनल प्रॉपर्टी भी इंक्लूड है, बट सब डोमेस्टिक नहीं है। और जो रेवेन्यू पार का डेटा देते हैं वो बस डोमेस्टिक का ही देते हैं, तो वो थोड़ा
तो
और
हिस्टोरिकली
हिस्टोरिकल
कल
हिस्टोरिकल भी
हमने,
कोई ब्रेकअप नहीं है सर इंटरनेशनल और डोमेस्टिक का।
अच्छा ठीक है फिर मैं
कौन
कुछ
कौन
बना,
में भी गया, बहुत टाइम लगा सर ये एज का ही, तब जितना इजीली बाकियों का बना इसका नहीं।
ठीक है। लुक ये कलर चेंज मत करो, सब में एक ही कलर रखना।
नहीं सर, वो येलो आई थिंक वो रह गया है, बाकी तो कलर सर सेम, मतलब शेड्स।
डेट में हमने कुछ चेंज नहीं किया ना,
नहीं सर, वो
कितने कुछ
जीरो
है
है, दो दो मतलब
जीरो,
दो
हाँ।
फाइनेंशियल ईयर से जीरो है तो जीरो ही रखा।
उसको क्वार्टरली किधर है, क्वार्टरली नंबर उसमें डालेंगे
क्वार्टरली
रेवेन्यू
सर,
रिकवर।
हाँ ये नंबर क्रंच किए है और यही ब्रेकअप है सर।
इतना इतना रेवेन्यू है, 700 करोड़ हुआ है इसका बिजनेस हॉस्पिटलिटी से Q3 में।
नहीं सर, वो ऐसे मैंने बैक कैलकुलेट किया, वो 135 उन्होंने दिया है वैल्यू, वो ऑन
अच्छा
बोर्ड
दिया
फूड
गया,
सर्विस
ओके
का, तो
ओके।
उसमें से माइनस करके वो किया
फिर
सर।
भी 800 करोड़ हुआ क्या, ओ दिस इज अ ह्यूज जंप इन रेवेन्यू, 2000 करोड़। तो ये सा ये यहाँ पे ना ये भी डालना तुम्हारे होटल, इधर डाले हमें, क्या ऊपर डालना होटल्स, बिकॉज रूम्स, मुझे क्या लगता है देखते वक्त आई नीड टू नो द कि रेवेन्यू कितना जनरेट हुआ, तो ये जो है ना रूम्स के ऊपर डालना,
ओके सर, ओके
क्योंकि
सर।
यूजुअली कैसा होता है ना, तुम ये तो तुमको बैक कैलकुलेट भी करना है, हमने एक कल ना एक सेकंड, EM16 या EM17 में मैंने वो क्वार्टरली ये किया, EM17 में किया है, उसका एक वीडियो देख लेना कि मैंने
ओके सर।
अप्रोक्सीमेट कैसे रूम रेंट निकाले फॉर फोरकास्टिंग, क्योंकि रूम रेंट फोरकास्टिंग वहां से होना चाहिए। अभी तुमने फोरकास्ट तो किया ADR, और अभी यूज किधर किया है, ऐसा ना, रेवेन्यू में यूज होना चाहिए वो।
नहीं, इधर वो यूज करना चाहता था बट वो कर नहीं पाया सर, वो ब्रेकअप ना
तो
होने के
यहाँ से
कारण।
ना तो क्या कर
इसीलिए।
सकते हैं तुम ना, हिस्टोरिकली एक खुद का एक रेफर निकाल सकते हो खुद का।
ओके
मतलब
सर।
क्या होगा, व्हाट वी डिड इज रूम्स, नंबर ऑफ रूम्स, ये तो रूम रेवेन्यू तो है ना मेरे पास, करेक्ट, ये रूम रेवेन्यू है मेरे पास, करेक्ट,
हम्म
मेरे पास टोटल रूम्स भी है, ऑक्यूपेंसी
हम्म
रेट भी है, ठीक है। तो
हम्म।
मैं क्या करूंगा, एग्जांपल मेरे पास, मैं तुम्हारे यहाँ पे रूम्स फुल फुल ईयर का देख ला हमेशा, क्वार्टरली का मत देखना। होटल रूम देखना ना, लो 3800 रूम्स है, ठीक है, ये रूम्स है, ये तुम्हारा रेवेन्यू है, दिस इज इन करोड़, ठीक
ना
है,
सर, ये कर
ऑक्यूपेंसी,
लूंगा सर, ये कर लूंगा सर।
हाँ ना। कोई मतलब
हाँ ये।
एग्जांपल कि
हाँ
738 रूम्स है, 738 करोड़, कितने रूम्स है, ऑक्यूपेंसी होगा तो कितने रूम्स आएगा, अज्यूमिंग इसका 70% ऑक्यूपेंसी है, अज्यूमिंग, तो
हाँ।
इसका टोटल रूम्स अवेलेबल इज अराउंड 2600, ठीक है।
यस सर।
तो तुम रेवेन्यू करोगे, अच्छा ये 10 to 10 raised to 7 डिवाइड बाय इतना, ठीक है।
और सर 360 भी लेना पड़ेगा, वो ईयर
अभी
के
क्वार्टर
बेसिस।
क्वार्टरली है तो 90 डेज,
90 ले। ठीक है सर।
ये हो गया तुम्हारा एक रूम से, बट ये 90 डेज के, तो पर डे कितना होगा, डिवाइड बाय 90, तो पर डे मतलब ये तुम्हारा,
यस सर।
तुम्हारे हिसाब से ARR आ गया तुम्हारा एवरेज
हम्म।
रेवेन्यू का। एंड फिर
ओके
यहाँ
सर।
से फोरकास्ट करो कि ये कितने से ग्रो हो रहा है। फिर क्या होगा, तुम्हारा रूम फोरकास्ट होगा, करेक्ट, ये रूम फोरकास्ट होगा, ऑक्यूपेंसी रेट फोरकास्ट होगी, फिर तुम्हारा रेवेन्यू आएगा। फिर तुमको ये फोरकास्ट करो, तीन चीज यू विल फोरकास्ट, ऑक्यूपेंसी रेट यू विल फोरकास्ट, नंबर ऑफ रूम्स यू विल फोरकास्ट, और ऐसा आएगा।
नंबर ऑफ रूम्स तो उन्होंने दिया ही होता है कि
दिया ही है,
कब
हाँ
कौन
वो तो
सा
दिया है,
खुलेगा।
करेक्ट, तो वो है, उसके बाद ऑक्यूपेंसी है, उसके बाद तुम्हारा एक रूम्स आ जाएंगे तुमको, और फिर ये तुम फोरकास्ट करोगे इससे कितना ग्रोथ हो रहा है तुम्हारा
ओके सर।
अप्रोक्सीमेट, ठीक है। तो ये सब
ओके
खुद
सर।
का बना लो एक,
ओके सर।
अगर तुमको एक अप्रोक्सीमेट नंबर किसी ने पूछा कैसे क्या है, फिर मैंने बैक कैलकुलेट किया, मुझे सीधा नंबर मिल नहीं रहा था,
ओके सर।
ठीक है,
हम्म। ओके सर।
फुल ईयर का 365 देना,
हाँ हाँ।
ठीक है,
यस
कर
सर।
कर ओके। वो क्या है, थोड़ा सा एक अलग हो जाएगा, वरना 9% ग्रोथ तो कुछ नहीं है, मतलब इज
नहीं,
नथिंग,
क्योंकि
मैंने
इसका
जस्ट पूछा
मतलब
ही नहीं इसमें।
ये पर्सनली मुझे इतना अच्छा ग्रो करेंगे नहीं लगा, इसीलिए मैंने 9% लिया सर।
नहीं वो उसको कुछ जस्टिफिकेशन ही नहीं है ना,
ओके सर। यस।
ठीक है, okay guys, so I will leave, I think it's late, yeah, yeah, thank you guys, thank you, see you tomorrow same time,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
okay, thank you everyone, bye bye.